Championship Class A team 68 and 69. One of his close friends, Walter Johnson. You know, Walter was able to join us this morning. I think he has a poem for us, Ernie's favorite poem. I'm going to bring Walt out. Give a big round of applause to Walt.
Good morning, crowd. Like Scott said, me and Ernie go way back to the 50s. You know, some of you probably can't remember that far back, but that was my good friend, Purcell Singleton, who played on the 68, 69 state basketball team, which Ernie was also a Hall of Fame member in. But anybody that knows Ernie probably has some type of Ernie type of story. You know, it was one of refereeing, one of fun, one of commitment. But anybody knows Ernie knows that Ernie was a man that was fair, one of his greatest attributes. It's hard to be a referee unless you're fair. Ernie was also proud and dignified. Anytime you see him, his chest is out. You know, he's standing up straight. He's that guy. And Scott and him appreciate him so much because I'm sure Scott has heard many stories about going to Cryer Lake fishing. You know, Ernie was a great fisherman with a many fishing story. But above, with all the things that Ernie's done and accomplished, Ernie was also a peacemaker, but on top of all that, Ernie was committed. And Ernie was committed to his family, to his friends, to anybody that known, to his Macker family, to his church. Ernie's, our last road trip, we went to a men's group up north, and before we left, they had a poem across the screen, and the poem was called My Commitment, and Ernie just loved it, and once I heard it, I knew it was Ernie, so I'm going to read it briefly to you, and then I'm going to step aside. I'm a part of the fellowship of the unashamed. I have Holy Spirit power. The die has been cast. I have stepped over the line. The decision has been made. I am a disciple of His. I won't look back, let up, slow down, back away, or be still. My past is redeemed. My presence makes sense. My future is secure. I'm finished with low living, sight walking, small planning, smooth knees, colorless dreams, tame visions, mundane talking, cheap living, and dwarf goals. I no longer need preeminence, prosperity, position, promotions, plaudits, or popularity. I don't have to be right, first, top, recognized, praised, regarded, or rewarded. I now live by faith, lean on His presence, walk by patience, live by prayer, and labor by power. My face is set, my gait is fast, my goal is heaven, my road is narrow, my way is rough, my companions are few, my guide is reliable, my mission is clear. I cannot be bought, compromised, detoured, lured away from, turned back, diluted, or delayed. I will not flinch in the face of sacrifice, hesitate in the presence of adversity, negotiate at the table of the enemy, ponder at the pool of popularity, or meander in the maze of mediocrity. I won't give up, shut up, let up, until I have stayed up, stored up, prayed up, paid up, preached up for the cause of Christ. I am a disciple of Jesus. I must go till He comes, give till I drop, preach till all know, work till He stops me. And when He comes for His own, He will have no problem recognizing me. My banner will be clear. And that was Ernie. And I see his sons out here, and I always say that Ernie's commitment, you can always, just like his commitment, you can always tell a tree by the fruit that it bears. And I look out and I see Quincy, and I see EJ, and I see some of the family, and Keisha couldn't be here, and Carolyn couldn't be here, but we're standing for them. And just like our Macker family with Scott and everybody else, we just like to thank you and thank Ernie for who he was in all our lives.